Damn, did Fallout ever get dunked on? And I want to ask right now, has anyone seen anything about Fallout in reviews, media, pop culture, or anything? I feel like they timed it terribly. Looking at it right now, it came out December 16th for the new season, then the second episode the 24th, and then the 31st. And I'll tell you right now, I didn't hear anyone talk about any of it. It was so thrown under Stranger Things that not a word was talked about. No one reviewed it. I can't find any anyways. And I just feel bad for the show and wonder why Amazon didn't think about timing. Like, could you have not have waited until after the new year? Could you not have waited a better time compared to fighting Stranger Things? Now, the other day I watched three of these episodes, the only three episodes that are out at the moment, and it's fantastic. It is just as good as the last season so far. As you can see, it's rated 7.8 and an 8.1. They're fantastic episodes. I'll give that, yeah, episode 2 is a bit slower, or not as interesting, but damn, everything looks incredible. Like, they did a great job, just like they did in the first, at really giving like the vibe and the proper tones. But one thing I also noticed when I was watching the show the other day is they're so good at not having a scene be for nothing. Every time you watch a scene, it's character development, it's world development, it matters. Even if it's in like the smallest spot, example being like her sharing water with the goon. I forget what they're called. I'm gonna call him a goon. Whatever. You know what he is. Um, that little scene strikes so much like tech between the two of them, like mentally, like where he is and where she is, and how they're gonna kind of combine in their efforts. It's the ghoul. Ha! How could I not think of the ghoul? The goon. The ghoul. It was just so well done, and I'm actually pretty upset that this got so pushed underneath the events of Stranger Things that I really wish they just timed it. And I am happy though that the season isn't being like pushed underneath because it's not good. It's not like the quality wasn't there, or people like watched the first episode and were like, "Yeah, I don't care anymore." Because people obviously care, but it's just so sad that this show got dunked on so heavily because it just wasn't relevant in comparison to fighting off Netflix. So if you haven't seen it, definitely go and watch it. Tell me if you've already seen it, what you think of it, and definitely, definitely excited for the rest of the season to come out. And this being kind of their new flagship as The Boys is about to end, this really is going to be their big show moving forward after that ends. Like, they don't really have, I guess, Gen V, but like they don't really have anything that's its own property like this anymore. So definitely tell me what you think.